Hey, baby dolls, this is a special message for the PulseChain community. I want to tell you something. So now there is this fudder guy with his on-chain analysis who's showed that, hey, there's a big billionaire wallet, maybe God Whale, who has deposited 2,500 Ethereum and he's starting to buy up PulseX and Hex. And he's trying to use it in terms of a negative context. He's trying to say, it's all a one-man show. I just want to tell you, friends, it's really spooky because 4 years ago, I was a young pup coming into crypto and I was watching YouTubers and I was watching Chico Crypto, one of the YouTubers I watched. Now, I didn't know how to interpret, I didn't know how to use DEXs, I didn't know what Uniswap was. But I remember back then, Chico Crypto challenged Charles Hoskinson to a fight. You see here? Why? Chico Crypto, you can go back and watch his videos. I've never seen a guy more confident. That guy, so Chico, he is a very thorough investigative journalist. And he would always say, he goes, I am 100% convinced Cardano is the biggest scam in all of crypto. It will rival BitConnect. He said that. And he said it's vaporware. He goes, it's the biggest ongoing scam. They will never release smart contracts. And there were even posts made which showed Charles Hoskinson alleged wallets that were staking Cardano when the staking finally got made. And the rumor was that the only reason why staking was there is so Charles would get the inflation yield from it. And then they would show OTC transactions sent to exchanges to dump. It was like the grand master plan. I remember this. Now, because I knew this in the back of my mind and I looked at the chart, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put a bullet in just in case, you know what I mean? Because this, friends, obviously I got skill made for this game. Now, I wonder, had I never watched all these videos and a year of FUD, I wonder if I would have put my 10 bullets like I was meant to. Because that's the God honest truth. I wanted to go way harder in Cardano and did 100x, okay? But that was always lurking in the back of my mind. I'm like, oh man, these really smart people who do a lot of research showed me all this info that the whole thing's a vaporware scam and it's never going to be released. That brings us to today. This dude has now found alleged suspicious wallets with access to billions of dollars of funds. But the context he's trying to say is when they buy Pulse and PulseX and Hex, it's because it's a bad thing and it's a one-man show. That's a load of crap. Because we know from the data, I've shown you all the time, there are 13,000 daily active users in PulseChain today. Cardano had 10,000 back in 2020. They're roughly the same. Cardano then did a 100x in price. To get that 100x in price, it just needed to increase its user base by 10x. Metcalfe's law. You 10x the user base, 100x the price growth. That's exactly what happened. Cardano went from 10,000 daily users to 100,000. PulseChain is at 13,000. I wonder if we can get to Cardano. What's funny is Cardano didn't even have smart contracts and it was able to do that. People launching and speculating and all this stuff on. I don't even know what they were doing on there. They didn't even have proper things to do anything. You know, they could only do like one trade per second. That's how slow it was. The tech didn't even work. They had to launch Cardano projects on Ethereum with PokerStarter, and everyone got scammed pretty much, pump and dumped. Didn't stop the chain from pumping to 80 billion valuation. That's 100x if PulseChain gets there, by the way. So I'm just showing you history's repeating again. And I'm remembering young Somi thinking about those FUD videos of like Cardano and I was like so scared, like, oh my gosh. I was scared of my one little bullet when little did I ever think, hey man, you know, because I had bullets everywhere, right? Little did I know that in like 3 years, I'm going to regret. I should have gone 10 times harder. 10 times harder. And I was worried about that one little freaking bullet because I still remember these videos and these FUD things. Okay, so cheap prices are cheap prices, man. You can tell me all day, oh, it's just Richard buying or whatever. I don't give a damn. I'll tell you something right now. I've got following. Mr. B Roots has got a following. Hexologist has got like 50 or 60K people. Mr. Coffee makes videos. You have 68 streamers. You have the Hex conference. Matty Allen is onboarding. You got the PulseChain conference. You have 140 plus content creators. We're so big, Jack and other communities, right? Still trying to vampire off it, right? I'm telling you, like it's not as worthless as these people claim at all. Yeah, the price sucks, of course. But here's the thing. The FUDder found mysterious wallets, and instead of saying, Habib, I have information that is competitive edge over the other 419 million people in crypto worldwide, I have discovered that maybe this billionaire has secret wallets that buys up his coin and never sells, which is what his actually evidence shows. And instead of buying, what this guy decides to do is take a negative spin and FUD it. Saying, oh, it's a one-man show. It's only got to go. Are you serious, bro? You can't be helped if you think like that, okay? So, message for the PulseChain community. We've been here before. I've seen it before. Aren't you glad you got a friend like me 18 hours a day? I've literally, it's like, now it's Groundhog Day. Like, oh, okay, here come the super complicated guys who say it's never going to work, blah, blah, blah. I think it's just the red candles talking, personally. And by the way, I've got another video coming for you, friends. You know the guy who did the FUD analysis? I went back and I checked all the dates he would post his FUD. It's when we were on the downswing. So it's funny, bro. As soon as the candles go up, they disappear. The thing is, did you take advantage of the cheap prices? I know I did. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon, friends.